Hello again, David from Atomic Candy, and right now we are open by chance. And today I just wanted to talk to you briefly about picking. That is going to yard sales, garage sales, flea markets, estate sales. You know what I'm talking about, right? Getting out there and picking, especially with the spring and summer coming up soon, hopefully. We'll be able to get out there more often and hunt for our little treasures. But there are some basic mistakes, 5 basic mistakes that I feel that people make quite a bit when they're out hunting. So let's take a look at that really quick. Number one is don't be the late bloomer. Be the early bird. The old expression is the early bird gets the worm. It really does. If you want to be on top of it, if you want to be the guy who gets all the good stuff, you've got to be out there first. You've got to be out there when the yard sale opens, when the garage sale opens, at the start of the flea market, when the estate sale first starts. Be one of the people that's out there first and see what there is to have. Don't be the late person. And when you're done with that one, move on to the next one and move on to the next one and move on to the next one as quickly as you can. The only exception would really be that with flea markets and estate sales, for example, that it pays to be there first and last. Say, for example, you have an estate sale that's running Saturday and Sunday at 2 is the end of it. Be there Sunday at 1. Be there Saturday at 8 when they start. Be there Sunday at 1 when they are about to be done. And sometimes you can haggle them really well. Number 2 would be don't do drive-by picking. I see this a lot with yard and garage sales where people, they just kind of cruise by and they look out of their window and they try to gauge whether or not they want to bother to even stop the car and get out. Stop the car and get out. Okay, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be baby clothes and leftover Christmas decorations. But you never know. Take the extra couple of minutes to get out of the car and just take a look real quick. Then you can get back in your vehicle and move on to the next yard or garage sale. You'd be surprised at how often someone misses out on a really good find because they don't want to be bothered to get out of the car. Number three, don't be afraid to haggle. Try to strike a deal. I know a lot of times people, especially like at flea markets, they don't want to budge. They really don't. And in estate sales, often they can't. It depends on who set the estate sale up. A lot of times it's a professional service that sets it up and they don't have a lot of wiggle room, but it doesn't hurt to ask. It doesn't hurt to put some stuff together, especially you have 3 or 4 items. Just say, hey man, can we do something with this? Just ask. The worst thing that can happen is that they say no. And what harm is there in that? Number 4, don't tell the seller what's what. A lot of these people who are running yard sales, garage sales, whatever it is, flea market, they have it in their mind what something is worth. And a lot of times they're way off. You know what I'm talking about. They have no idea. They looked it up on eBay and they saw the best price someone was trying to get and they're determined that that's what it's worth and it isn't. They think that something is worth what it would be worth in fantastic condition and it's not. You get the idea. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this. You can't tell these people anything. You can't sit there and bust their chops. Haggling is one thing, but trying to convince them that something isn't worth what they think it is a whole other story. All you're going to do is upset them and you're not going to get a deal. If it's out of your price range, it's out of your price range. Don't worry about it. Just let it go. Number 5, tying in with number 4, don't take the seller's word for a price for the same reasons. Very often, they're way off, way off. They may be convinced that something is worth something, and I promise you it's not. I think everybody must have a cell phone by now. You can use that cell phone to look up the value of certain items. eBay is actually a good resource for that. If you have the eBay app on your phone, you can look at completed auctions on an item. Don't take the seller's word for a value. And that's 5. And you know what? I'll give you one more. Number 6. Trust me, that's 6. Don't put it down. Do not put that item down. Whatever it is that caught your eye, if you're looking at it and you're like, I wonder about this. You even picking it up drew attention to it from someone else. If they see you put it down, they're going to pick it up and you could lose out on that item. Something's giving you a vibe, hold on to it. Don't put it down. So there you go. That's 5 plus 1, and that makes 6. Yeah, that's 6, trust me. So thumbs up if you got something out of the video. I sure hope you did. If you have any other suggestions, please do go ahead and put it in the comment section down below. It may be helpful to some of the other viewers. It may be helpful to me. You never know. Please do subscribe. Please do share the video if you are not a subscriber already. Here's your big chance. Don't let it slip by. You've let too many slip by already. And check out some of our other content. We've got a lot of videos on a lot of different subjects, comic book collecting, toy collecting, you name it. And we got a hand in it somewhere, or we're trying to. So that being said, I hope to see you again, and thanks for watching.